Good morning, it's 9:06 a.m. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5. My name is Gardy. This is Kickstart. I got Stephanie Kovich here on KHEA, where she's going to be sharing about everything that's going on. You know, she's a local business owner, and she hasn't been in studio all year. Stephanie, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I am doing good.
Thank you for coming.
I'm glad that I was able to come back. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so 2020, as a business owner, what has it been like? What has it been like so far?
This has been the toughest year as a business owner. It's really been a roller coaster, just with closing down because of COVID, and furniture was still considered to be essential, but of course the store's small, so we've been predominantly open by appointment only. We are opening up a few days a week for walk-in customers, but right now there's been such a it's so hard to get merchandise. The trickle-down effects are finally, everybody's feeling them. So
Yeah.
It has been an adventure. It's been a tough year, but we're making it.
Okay, I want to talk about that more and dive in a little bit deeper. But first, can we talk about the home for the holidays? In spite of everything that 2020 has dealt, you still want to give back.
We are
What
still
is it?
going to give back. So we do a house full of furniture for a family that's nominated. The nominations will be opened up today, or the form that you can fill out on Chef's Table Charities website, and a committee goes through, and we go through all of them, and one family will receive a house full of furniture, a bedroom set, a living room set, a dining room set, and then we usually do something if they have kids, like bunks or something.
Yeah, last year, the family was like in the Bay Cliff area, right?
Yes.
And y'all roll up.
We do. They don't know.
Yeah, no idea, with a truck.
Yes.
A truck full of furniture, and then just go in there, bring it in, set it up.
It's like a rush because you never know if the person's going to be like
Home.
home or
Yeah.
excited, or if they're going to be mad because they don't know what's going on. So this will be the third year. The first 2 years were amazing. The families were both so surprised and, so excited and thankful to receive everything that they did.
Why is it important for you to give back in Furniture Zone, to give back and bless these local families?
Our community has supported us so much, and I just love to give back to our local community however I can.
Yeah, in 2020, I'm going to say it's been ups and downs. Not everything has been down.
Right.
But for the most part, most businesses,
It's been rough.
it's been down,
It really has. Last year, whenever the new big store opened, all of the smaller stores around the local mom and pops really felt a hit from that. And then you throw in 2020 and COVID on top of that. It has been really, really hard for a lot of businesses. So,
Yeah. Wow. The other day, I was at an event, and they were trying to get a furniture sponsor, and it was from a big chain store, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to sit in that. They're like, well, would you shout it out if they donated some furniture for you to sit in or whatever? And I was like, I didn't really give a clear answer, but anyway, they ended up not doing it, so I didn't have to, and I didn't have to feel a little bit dirty.
It's hard. That's like yesterday. I was getting up to go to the back warehouse because we're getting ready for our Black Friday event, and there was a competitor's truck parked over at another in our complex. Somebody over there had ordered furniture from them, and I was like, I know that I'm not the only store, and you can order from wherever, but you're kind of like, I'm right here. Hey.
Yeah.
So
I imagine, like, even in your neighborhood, if you see somebody, it's like, really, in my own turf,
as
like, really,
many
right here?
times as that Furniture Zone truck comes to our house, that you should know that's rolling advertisement.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that happens there too.
So I see you're drinking some C4
My
this
husband got
morning.
me addicted to these things.
What flavor is that?
This is orange slice. This is one of my favorites.
Man, that's the real deal.
It is. I'll be doing jumping jacks and running around in circles in just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm over here drinking a Bang like a normal person.
I didn't have coffee this morning, so I figured why not. But hey, we've been eating better and cutting our carbs and stuff, and so that's 0 sugar and 0 calories.
Yeah.
I'm sure yours is too.
Yeah, mine is too, but C4, that makes you feel like your thoughts.
You're tingly.
And it works.
Yes,
It works,
really
though.
does.
It's efficient.
I have a really high tolerance to caffeine, though. So I'm not one of those people that gets, like, usually jittery or shaky or anything. So that does, you can kind of start feeling your face get a little bit numb.
Yeah.
But other than that, you're good.
So what's up with Black Friday? What do y'all have going on?
We are going to have up to 30% off of, I'm pretty sure I said 30%. If I didn't, then I guess that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
Off of floor model items, and then up to 15% off regularly priced special order items. And then we have a bunch of stuff that we found going through our warehouse that's just like miscellaneous nightstands and chairs and some dressers and things like that we are going to have marked down to. A lot of that stuff is going to be just less than what we paid for it. The only thing about that is all of the brand new items are going to be in boxes, and we will not be opening the boxes.
So you buy the box, set it up.
You buy it, and you're going to put it together unless you want to pay us for delivery, but you will be buying it based on a picture.
Okay.
And we will be open on Black Friday from 10 to 12:30.
Okay. And you can only get that by going in the store, right?
Yes. I'm just too scared to have the phone ringing off the hook and me being there by myself.
Holding everything and yeah.
Yes. I mean, I will have, the guys will be there to help, but, I'm like, I don't know how many people are going to be trying to get in at one time, and I don't want to have too many people in the store, so I'm going to be kind of policing all the things, and I'm not sure that I can man the phone on top of helping customers in the store.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so 2020, you mentioned you running the show kind of by yourself.
I've gone back to a one-man show pretty much. My daughter has been helping a lot with some of the social media stuff just to kind of help give me a break, because I've learned how to kind of do business differently. I'm doing a lot more stuff over the phone or by email or by text versus being in person with people. So doing that is sometimes exhausting, and the last thing I think about is posting on social media. So it's been nice for her to help out with that.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. And they just know how to do it.
Yes, she's so much better at it than me, because I'm always taking my phone and they're going, I don't know. I had to FaceTime my sister yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like, Facebook business changed again, and I don't know how to find anything. Like, where is my photo album?
Yeah.
So she's like, you've got to go over here to the right. And
Yeah. So I saw a meme where, and we were talking about this earlier before we went on air, how Instagram changed, and
I don't even know how to
Twitter
post.
changed, and all these social medias. It was the Spider-Man meme where there's like 3 Spider-Mans pointing at each other, and it's like all the social medias just copying each other.
That's pretty much.
It's like you turn, okay, Instagram turn to Snapchat, Snapchat turn to this, and it's all over.
They keep fixing what's
Not broken.
And then people like me, I'm sitting here going, what do I do? I need a teenager to come help me work this. I feel more and more like my parents all the time. Remember when they first got the brick cell phones? They're like, how do you program a number?
Where's my speed dial? Where's my speed dial?
And now I'm sitting here going, well, I don't know how to work this.
Yeah. Hey, I see Mark. Mark got on. Good morning, Mark. Good morning. And my wife's on too. And Kurt, there's a bunch of people. So if you're watching on social media, feel free to share this out and then let us know who you would be nominating. Maybe you have somebody in mind, but the Home for the Holidays is back.
We were going to actually wait until noon today to make the link live, but Natasha is amazing, and she has it ready to go, and it will be live.
Like right now? Chef Natasha. Chef Natasha did it again. So go to Chef Table Charities.
Yeah.
And you can nominate a family, a local family that you think is deserving. And
live Furniture Zone Home for the Holidays giveaway. Click here.
So you click, and then from there, you can just answer some questions, and you're good to go.
So
that's awesome.
live.
That's exciting. Hey, that first family was from Dickinson, right?
They were. They had flooded during Harvey, and I think that the second family, that was kind of the same instance. But the first one, they had flooded during Harvey, and so they had just moved into their new house or back into the house that they had flooded, and they didn't have anything. And so that was nice. And then the people last year, I think it was a grandmother and her grandson, and kind of the same circumstance.
I remember talking to you about it before. It's just so sad because you read those stories and you just want to give it all away.
You can't. Sure. I know. If I could choose everybody, I mean, that's why I have a board set up to help me, because if it were up to me, the very first year that we did it, the family we gave to, and then I ended up giving a bed and a mattress to another person that was actually nominated because they didn't have anything, and then I think we gave a recliner to another person that was nominated just because I was like, I can't not do something.
Mm-hmm.
And then also out of the very first thing, we had a couple people that were nominated by the Wounded Warrior Project, and we actually ended up working with them later on, not for Home for the Holidays, just because the family that they had nominated, their house wasn't going to be ready until later on. But we did actually team up with Mattress Land in Texas City, and we did an entire house full of furniture for that thing. So it's been a nice. They closed.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I was in Texas City, and Mattress Land was closed, and they used to have a building right over here, the aquatic pools, where it was the same people, and that is gone. So 2020 is
tough. I've been after doing that Wounded Warrior thing. Amber and I became friends, and we're still friends. And so I know that was a hard decision for them to make. And it's just tough whenever you have to reach that point of, is it still sustainable, or what can you do?
Yeah. So Chef Natasha did get on. She was like, "Oh, she's on air right now." She did,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Natasha, for always being quick.
Yes.
To reply and making it happen.
Yeah,
I need a Chef
literally,
Natasha.
I text her at 8:58 right before we went on, and she had it live in that little short period of time.
Yeah, Chef Natasha. Man, you're awesome. So right now it's 9:17. This is KHEA Radio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. Talking to Stephanie Kovich with Furniture Zone. If somebody hasn't been before, where are you located and what do you got?
2350 Dickinson Avenue in Dickinson. We have over 40 different vendors that we can order from, and we can save you money usually on anything that you decide to purchase.
Yeah, so the last thing I got from you, I think, was a table.
Yes.
We got a table. Yeah, and then I know we got...
That was right before the crazy hit.
Before everything.
COVID.
Well, do you remember, because you had toilet paper, and I had put that I made a video.
Free roll of toilet paper. I had people calling me for their free roll of toilet paper. Gardy said this is where I could get toilet paper.
Yeah, I went live from Furniture Zone just from a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they have toilet paper here. Come buy some, get some toilet paper.
I think that I got like 4 or 5 phone calls about toilet paper after you did that.
Yeah, well, that's what's crazy, because there was no toilet paper. And I haven't been looking for toilet paper lately. Thank God I'm not in need. But they said that the stores are running out again.
Every time that I've been to the grocery store recently, there has not been toilet paper and paper towels. I use the paper towels that we use. I actually haven't been able to find for about a month now. Every time we go.
So you got to just get what's there, huh?
I know. I'm like, okay. Well.
Like a savage. That's what I tell my wife. Like, I'll get a lot of stuff that's like the generic brand, no-name brand. But when it comes to toilet paper, just me personally, like, I want, if it doesn't have the bear on it, and if there's not something soft and cuddly on it,
then you don't
I don't want it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But when it comes down to, like, there's nothing, and you
just have to get what you get.
It's
That's like what we had at the store. We
Yeah.
actually, the toilet paper that you were giving away was, we didn't have any at the store at all. And so I had made a post that, hey, I can't find toilet paper, and if I have customers come in. And so we had, a couple of my friends had found some and brought it to us. And some of that was, like, just like, okay, if you want to have the one ply too, that's what we have. But here you go. At least you have something.
Yeah. Okay, what about you and your family? Have y'all been staying healthy and everything going good?
We have been. Everybody, fortunately, knock on wood, has been healthy. Everybody has still been working and going to school. And
yeah, because your daughter, it's her first year?
She's a freshman now in college, and then our son is a senior. He's back in in-person school, thank the Lord, because I don't know how teachers do it. Online learning at home was not for us.
Yeah.
At all.
Hey, that was tough. So my son, he just turned 8, so he was finishing the 2nd grade, and I'm not a 2nd grade teacher. I remember 2nd grade, and it was a blast. But, yeah, the online learning was really tough.
It's really hard. And so with our son, like, he's always been he's one of those people that he can just pick up the book or pick up the test and he can pass it without really applying himself. And he gets bored with stuff very easily, and he is awful at actually turning in work. So to have something online that you've got to log into to get counted there, and then they're giving you all this work, and he's sitting there looking at it going, I'm just going to wait till the test, and at least I'll pass with a 70, even if I don't do all of the work. So... But, I mean, we had reached a point to where I was like, okay, you've got to get up every day and come sit at the table with me, because I had made makeshift store office at our dining room table, and he would sit there like this, being sound asleep, passed out. Back in person school could not get here fast enough, and I'm so glad he's back.
I saw his hair is back.
His hair is back. The curly, crazy hair.
Yeah, he had big curly hair, and then he had shaved it all off.
He came out that one night with like half of his head shaved. He told us he was going to cut it. We were like, no, you're not going to cut it. And then he came out with half of it shaved off. But now that he shaved it off and it's growing back, it's actually like curly like mine. So I've given him some stuff to put in it, and he has an amazing head of curls for sure.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
He's always wanted his hair since he was a little boy. He's always wanted his hair to grow long, but it doesn't grow long because it's curly, so it gets like, like a Q-tip. So, but he's finally learned how to like manage it and wear it.
It only took 18 years.
Yes.
18 years to figure it all out.
Now.
So what about for Thanksgiving? What do y'all got going on?
We are, my parents are going to come over, and I think Mark's dad's coming over, and I'm making, of course, I am the queen of overdoing everything. So for 7 or 8 of us, we're going to have ham and turkey and prime rib, and anybody that's hungry, message me, and I will give you a plate. So I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and start cooking. I put the turkey on to brine last night. I've never brined a turkey before,
What does that even mean?
It like absorbs all of the flavors and the juice from the inside, and it's supposed to make it like extra juicy and just delicious. But you should have seen us in there last night trying to figure out, because I bought this brining kit, so it had this big bag, and here we are with this big, huge turkey, and Mark and I were laughing so hard at the end of it. I was like, I don't even know. I finally asked, can we just throw the whole turkey away and skip it? Because I don't know if we're doing this right. But I guess we did it right.
Can you brine other things? Have you brined anything else, or is it usually just turkeys that people do that?
Turkeys or chickens.
Turkeys or chickens?
Do that. I don't really know. I'm not really I love to cook, but I'm one of those, like, I just think of, oh, this sounds good, and I cook it,
and it turns out amazing.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay. And that's why when people are always asking me, like, what's your recipe for that? I mean, you can come watch me, but, like, I throw a dash of this and some of this and some of that, and that's just how I cook.
So my wife, the other day, decided she wanted to make cherry pie for Thanksgiving, and so she needed a practice run, and it turned out really good, but she was like, can you help me make the pie? I was like, oh, yeah. She texted me in the day, and then I found out later that me helping was just make sure I watch the baby and stay away so that she can do it. I was like, okay, I get it now. And it took me all the way up, the entire day up to that moment to realize, I was like, wait, what do you need me to help do? Yeah, you don't need me to do anything at all.
Yeah.
Just to hold the baby over there.
That is helping.
It is helping, but I thought I had my chef hat ready, and my apron.
Thought you were going to be rolling some pie dough?
Yeah, pie. But yeah, I got to help eat the pie. So
that's the best part.
Yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. So if you're just joining, this is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. I got Stephanie Kovich with Furniture Zone here in studio. And I see that there's people asking, hey, where do you go to nominate families? Stephanie, can you tell people where do they go so they can nominate people?
They go to, let me send you this link. They go to chefstablescharities.com, and whenever you click on there, it should, let me click on there to show y'all.
Here, and I'll take your camera right there so that way you can.
Okay, so whenever you click on Chef's Tables Charities, excuse my cracked phone screen, you scroll down, and then we are the first Furniture Zone Home for the Holidays giveaway. If you click here, then it's going to just tell you a little bit about the giveaway, and you come right down here to nominate. It just asks your information and then who you're nominating, and then it's going to ask you to give us a little bit of a reason why you want to nominate them. And it asks also who all's living in the phone, or in the home, not in the phone.
I live in my phone. I'm on it all the time.
We all do. And then you can also upload a picture of the family. It does require that as a field, but sometimes people just upload anything if you don't want to put a picture of them on there.
I got you. So Chef's Table Charities. Chefs has the S, right? Chefs.
CHEFSTABLESHARITIES.
So you can do that today up until the 6th of December. I think that's when it closes.
Yes, December 6th at, I think she said at 7 p.m.
So you have pretty much all day
Yes.
on the 6th. You can nominate from right now till December 6th, chefstablecharities.com. Click on the Furniture Zone Home for the Holidays graphic and then fill out the little form and you're good to go. And you can nominate that person.
And I know that's a short
Don't nominate yourself, right?
Do not nominate yourself. Please do not nominate yourself. I think that it says that in there, but if you nominate yourself, then we literally take that and set it to the side.
Just get someone else to nominate you. Be like, hey, here's this really cool thing. Yeah.
Even though the stories are sometimes great, but just please do not nominate yourself because it will not even be considered if you nominate yourself.
What if you nominate someone like 10 times?
You can nominate someone 10 times. I mean, we have had last year, I think we had somebody nominate the same. It wasn't the same person, but we had like 4 or 5 different people nominate the same.
Gotcha.
The same person. And I believe the year before, I think that family that we chose the year before, I think that there was about 4 people that nominated them. So, I mean, if it is, the same person can be nominated more than once, but I would prefer it to be by not the same person.
Yeah. And that was a sweet, remember that moment whenever we got there and the little boy was like, I don't have to sleep on the floor. And it was just really like kind of heartbreaking. And it's like, I have my own bed. That's what he said, something like that. And it was like,
he was going to have his own bed. I know. It always, like, that makes me, every single time, it makes me remember, like, it just brings you the joy of doing it and seeing other people being able to be blessed by something. And they're always so surprised. It's like you have that adrenaline rush walking up to the door before you knock on it. But then as soon as you tell them what it is and what's going on and the way that they just hug you and they're so grateful, it literally like chokes you up. So
yeah, and whenever I see things like this and hear somebody else's story, no matter how crazy this year has been for me personally, it just makes me grateful. My family, health, we have somewhere to sleep, and my kids aren't hungry or they have their own bed, right? Even if they sleep in mine, sometimes like it just makes me a little bit more grateful. And for you to be able to do that in your business, Furniture Zone, to go and bless is a huge testament for you as a person and Furniture Zone.
That's just always been who I am. I've just always have a heart for others and like to do anything I can do to help give back.
And that's why it's important to support local businesses. I see like Paul Burton, just got on, that's Dee Dee's Fit Foods over in Santa Fe. And I just see these people that every day, have been kind of doing it, and they're the ones who like give back to the little leagues.
Yes.
I remember earlier this year when we had the toilet paper story, I went in there, was like, you can get free toilet paper at Furniture Zone.
And we do help support little leagues and the Santa Fe Braves football.
That guy was in there whenever I did that, and you were like signing that stuff. Of course, we didn't know. I don't even know if they got to play their little league season, but you were cutting a check.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or didn't, but then like recently they needed a new flagpole or something. So I mean, and sometimes there's definitely times when I'm like, man, I don't really know if I can make it work, but I'm gonna do it because it always works out in the end. It always works out. If I have it to give, then you can have it. So
yeah, and so this year, try and make it a point to support local businesses because they're the ones who are supporting, our kids and us and giving back. Black Friday is another opportunity where you can save money and support local businesses. What do y'all got going on one more time?
We will have up to 30% off regular priced items that are on the floor, up to 15% off regular priced items, special order items. And then I have made an album on the Furniture Zone page just so you can kind of get a preview of what we will have. Some items that were in the warehouse, and some of those things are marked down. I mean, there's like a $70 nightstand and a $40 chair, and there's a lot of things that are marked significantly down. So.
Kurt was on here earlier, and he probably still is, but he was talking about his couch. And so I helped him move to a new apartment probably about a month ago.
He was tired of cleaning?
He was tired of cleaning, so he needed to move. But this time he changed complexes, not just apartments. And so it was on the second floor, and that's a good sturdy couch because we were moving it up the stairs. He has a really nice couch. I was like, this is way too nice for you, Kurt. But he got it at Furniture Zone.
It's better than the bunk bed that he wanted.
He wanted, yeah. Oh.
He still never came and got his bunk beds.
He has a really nice apartment, nice couch. A couple of pieces can really change everything. About your room, the living room, the house, whatever.
And I mean, a lot of people are spending time at home right now and are tired of looking at their stuff, but there's things that you can do just to make changes, simple changes that are inexpensive without having to buy a whole new couch, or you can buy accessories, pillows, or throw blankets, and we sell all of that stuff too. So
even stuff for the wall, like wall decor.
Even stuff for the wall decor, little stuff that you sit on the table, candle holders and picture frames and bedding, and we sell all of it.
Are y'all still doing where you can come in and sign up?
I stopped doing that only because I wasn't really having walk-in traffic, and I was trying to keep up with everybody who was buying just online or over the phone, or if I was doing those things, and it was a lot to try to remember. I mean, because we used to get anywhere between 100 to 400 entries a month. So even trying to sit and write all of those out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm spending like a whole day entering people. So once things get back to normal and we're open during normal business hours again, we're going to start that back up.
So right now, is it appointment and limited business hours?
Appointment and limited business hours. I usually try to post on Monday or Tuesday, what days of the week we're going to be open. We've been opening at least 3 or 4 days during the week. And then, as always, I'm available by appointment.
Cool. So home for the holidays, one more time before we sew this up today, what is it and how can people go and sign up or figure it out?
So they can go to Chef's Table Charities. It's .com, right?
Mm-hmm.
And scroll down and you will see the Furniture Zone Home for the Holidays link. Click on that, and then it's going to ask some information about yourself and then the family that you're nominating. Fill it out. You've got until December 6th at 7 p.m. to nominate them, and then we will go through all of the nominations, and one family will receive a house full of furniture, which is a living room set, a bedroom set, a dining room, and then we always do something if they have a kid, whether it be a bunk bed or, whatever. And we try to deliver before Christmas. We'll probably deliver this year around the 16th or the 17th. That's the reason for the short deadline there.
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorite things to do.
Is there anything else you'd like to share this morning?
Shop our Black Friday sale.
Black Friday.
Come buy all the boxes of stuff I have.
So this Friday in Dickinson.
This Friday. And for that, you can go to our Facebook page, Furniture Zone TX. There is a Black Friday album that is up. I see people are commenting on it. But you can go see a preview. I'm trying to find it to show y'all.
Mm-hmm.
A preview of all of the things that will be available. Look, I don't even know how to work Facebook anymore since they changed it.
Yeah.
So if you go to our albums, there's a Black Friday album, and you can see all of the things that will be marked down. And I haven't finished adding to this album. I didn't realize how much stuff I had. I set up last night for ever adding stuff to it.
So what time do y'all open on Friday?
We're going to be open from 10 to 12:30 on Friday.
10 to 12:30. Come shop the sale.
Yes.
You can get it in the box, brand new, never touched by anybody.
Yes.
And take it home, and you can save some money.
Yes. And then so the Black Friday specials are going to be those things that are in the box are going to be Black Friday only. We will do something on Saturday for Small Business Saturday. It's really going to depend on what's left out of that stuff, but we will be doing something that day as well.
Awesome. So stay tuned to Furniture Zone's social media pages.
Yes.
That's the best way to stay updated.
For sure, Facebook, because I'm good at that. My daughter does Instagram, but sometimes she forgets.
She's busy.
She is busy. She's
busy.
got finals, and she's home right now, and she's still she has 2 in-person classes, and the rest are online or virtual. So she still had, up until yesterday, she still had Zoom classes she had to do because they didn't technically get done with their for Thanksgiving break until yesterday. So
Is she liking it?
she is. She loves it. I can't believe still that I'm like this child that can't do anything at home has gone off and
By herself,
she knows how to feed herself and get herself home and do her laundry, and mom's not standing there going, come on, you got to do all these things.
What about your other one, Bo? What do you think? Is he going to be able to do that, or what's he going to do?
he's told us that he's going to go move to California to go to school at somewhere over there. He has these big dreams, which I'm glad
Go for
has
it.
big dreams.
Yeah.
He's always been the independent one. Like, if I have to send them to the grocery store because I need carrots, I'm going to send him because she's going to FaceTime me and be like,
Which carrot?
I did ask her, I said, can you go to the store and get me carrots one time? She came home with one single carrot. She had gotten it out of the, and I was like, that is not what you were supposed to bring. So I love her. She also has baked, the refrigerated cookie dough that you can take and separate. She was going to make cookies one night and took it out of the package and put the whole thing on a cookie sheet and made like
a cookie log?
A cookie cake. The one with the little squares.
Yeah.
You could still see the little lines after it was broken.
Oh.
So that's why I'm so surprised she's doing so well at school, because just certain things growing up, I'm like, she made it.
Oh, man. How's Mark been doing?
He's good. He's just working and,
Surviving? Thriving?
Surviving.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of time in the garage, so he doesn't have to help or hear me complain.
Yeah.
Not that I complain a lot.
I like Mark's car post because I know zero about car. Everything I know from cars, I learned from Mark Kovich's Facebook posts and stuff like that. Like,
He loves cars.
Yeah. So I thank you, Mark, for teaching me.
Nice to have someone handy that knows how to fix anything.
Car memes. That's I learned all my stuff about cars from Mark's car memes.
Yes.
So thank you, Mark.
Me too.
This is KHEA Radio. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining today. I appreciate
you. For having me.
Again, home for the holidays, so you can go nominate a family if you go to chefstablecharities.com. And then don't forget, follow Furniture Zone on Facebook so that way you can find out everything from the Black Friday sale that's taking place from 10 to 12:30 this Friday. You can shop those. I guess you can kind of pick out what you want now.
Yes.
From the Facebook page, and then hurry up and get there before somebody else does at 10 o'clock.
And I may end up posting, if I can talk one of my children into being there to help me, then we may do phone orders, but I have to make sure that they're going to actually get up and come help me.
There you go.
So,
yeah.
Because the only reason we're having such a short thing on Black Friday is because we are doing family Thanksgiving on Friday for lunch, for late lunch. So I'm like, okay, we'll open for a little bit, and then we'll go spend time with family.
I love it.
So.
That's the way to do it.
Yes.
To try and balance.
Yes.
Try and balance.
All about balance right now.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. All right, Facebook. Hey, y'all be blessed. Again, chefstablecharities.com to go nominate. Thank you for coming on.